Chapter 66. Emma frowned in confusion. Was this where Alex had booked their anniversary dinner tonight? She couldn't help but ask suspiciously, "You're not bluffing, are you?" Alex chuckled gleefully. "Of course not." "Then," he continued, "I made a reservation a few days ago. Let's go in and check if you don't believe me." Emma shook her head. Alex had never once deceived her after being married for 3 years, especially not on such an important day as today. So she said, "Nah, I believe you." She tilted her head curiously and asked, "Did you reserve the seat in the Orem Grand? There's some VIP guy who booked the whole place for today, right?" Alex quickly explained, "The seat I reserved is next to the Orem Grand. It happens to have a view of the inside of the garden. We can peep to see who on earth booked the place later. What do you think?" Emma giggled. "I'm not such a busybody like you are." Then, they walked into the Orem Grand Hotel. As when they were waiting for the elevator, an ear-piercing shriek echoed into their ears. "Hey, Emma, why are you here?" Emma lifted her glance and saw a pair of a young couple walking towards them. The man was donning a luxurious suit, which was obviously a look of a rich young man from a wealthy family, while the woman wore branded attire from head to toe with beautiful makeup. Her eyes were filled with arrogance and hubris that reflected on her apparel to be tacky and kitsch. Emma knew the woman. She was Emily Smith, her roommate when she was in college, though they were in different classes. Although they shared the same dorm, Emma and Emily were not very close, mainly because Emily was a very prideful and jealous woman. She always thought that Emma did not deserve to be crowned as the belle of the college instead of her. However, the fact was that she paled in comparison to Emma in terms of appearance, body figure, temperament, and personality. Credit where credit was due, this woman had a strong point, that was, in flirting and hooking up with guys. Rumors had it that she had hooked up with many wealthy guys, that those men paid for all her expenses during her 4 years in college. Emma frowned in irritation, but she still politely greeted them as they walked close out of courtesy. "Emily, long time no see. My husband and I are having dinner here, what about you?" Emily gasped in a surprised tone. "Wow, so are we. What a coincidence." She managed a curious tone and asked, "By the way, which suite did you book? The normal suite, the premium suite, or the luxury?" Emma knew nothing about Alex's arrangement, so she answered honestly, "I'm not sure, it was my husband who made the reservation." At this moment, Emily finally noticed Alex, who had been standing quietly by Emma's side. She covered her mouth and giggled as she said sarcastically, "Oh, so this is your husband, Alex, huh? He was famous as a deadbeat loser when we were in college." Her contemptuous sneer was particularly harsh and unpleasant. Emma blushed in embarrassment. Emily composed herself and hurriedly said apologetically, I'm so sorry, I'm too straightforward and outspoken, I hope you don't mind." Alex frowned in annoyance. This Emily seemed like a nasty person.